Hi guys, welcome to The Attic. My name's Mark Jago. I'm a philosophy professor in the UK. Today we're continuing with the Philosophy Glossary, and today we're looking at two terms, analytic and synthetic. Okay, so when we're talking about something being analytic or synthetic, we're talking about truths, I guess specifically true sentences. So we might divide up the true sentences into the ones that are analytic truths, and the ones that are synthetic truths. Okay, so what exactly do we mean there? The usual definition of an analytic truth is it's a sentence that's true in virtue of its meaning. So just given what the words in that sentence means, it's automatically going to be true. Or to put it another way, if we know what those words in the sentence mean, we automatically know that the sentence is true. Classic examples of analytic truths: bachelors are unmarried men. Okay, so all bachelors are unmarried, or all bachelors are male. These are classic examples of analytic truths. Vixens are female foxes. Vixens are female. Okay, so these are more examples of analytic truths. Just given what those words mean, those sentences have to be true. Synthetic truths, by contrast, are all the other truths. So truths, they're true, but it depends on the way the world is. Okay, so some bachelors are tall. That's probably true, but it's not true just in virtue of what those words mean. Okay, if you were to go to work out whether it's true or not, you would have to look in the world. The world would have to play a part in deciding whether that sentence is true or not. Its truth or falsity goes beyond merely what those words mean. If we're being an absolute stickler about the definitions, I kind of then just put it in terms of how we might know these things are true or false, but it's not really about knowledge when we're talking about a truth being analytic. That's just kind of a way of getting used to the concept. It's really about, is that truth true merely because of what those words mean, kind of independently of how we know it or not? Or is there something to that truth that goes beyond what those words mean? So it's about the truth, it's not really about how we know about it. Why is this kind of stuff important in philosophy? Well, one reason is the interplay between this idea of a priori truth, that is truths that we can know prior to experience, and truths that are true in virtue of meanings. Because suppose you're trying to understand, how is it that we could have access to truths without any experience of the world? Well, one explanation would be that they are analytic truths, truths in virtue of meanings. So the real interesting question there would come up if there were synthetic a priori truths. Kant, for instance, thought that mathematics was a source of synthetic a priori truth. So 1 + 1 is 2. That's something you can know a priori, but it doesn't seem to be, or at least it's not obviously, about the meanings of the words involved. So contrast 1 + 1 = 2 with vixens are female foxes. The second one is true by definition, but 1 + 1 = 2, or maybe more complicated math stuff, it's definitely a priori, but it's not obviously just true by definition. Anyway, we're not going to get into the philosophy of it here, we're just trying to understand what these words mean. Analytic and synthetic, you're going to get these concepts coming up right the way across philosophy, particularly if you're doing philosophy of language. Okay guys, I hope you found that helpful. If you do, you can do me a favour, give this video a thumbs up. We're going to be doing plenty more of this soon, so if you want to hear more of it, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon to get notifications. Thank you for watching this far, I really appreciate it, and I hope to see you back here soon.